to the channel. I know I'm doing this live, and I really wanted to do this live real quick because today is a significant day for us. So today is marks 5 years of us being in the financial services world. It's meaning us like going from the coffee industry over to this new industry, starting to get our feet wet. And it's been 5 years in this industry, 5 years of starting a brand new business and overcoming and growing that business, right? Which has been a ton of fun and a ton of work, right? And so here's the thing, if you're here in the chat, totally put a comment or let me know you're here because I really want to hear and engage with you guys. So I wanted to share some of my experiences of being 5 years in the business. One of the things I learned is it's kind of an anomaly of being in being making 5 years. Most businesses do not make it this far. Most businesses haven't, or people have not done it twice, right? Like we had a coffee shop, we sold that business, we learned a lot, and now we're in this new business and really excited about where it's built, what we've learned. What I learned, part of the thing that I feel like I learned in this new business was when I started this business, I was like, what? How can I talk about money? Don't. I only ran a coffee shop. I don't know anything about this. And then we were getting our life license, learning about the infinite banking concept, just realizing how powerful it was for us, right? And it has been super powerful for us. But through this past 5 years, it's been like realizing, oh no, we do know what we're talking about. We have built a really amazing business currently and in the past. And there's a lot of things where people kind of get it wrong along the way. And at the same time, I have my own issues, my own fears, my own, I don't know, brokenness, things like that. So those were things that I'm like, okay. Okay. So again, click to show if you want to write a comment. I'd love again to engage with you guys. But so what I learned in the beginning is we weren't as confident in our abilities, right? Because I mean, again, 5 years ago we were new, right? But we came in from an existing business that we had successfully passed on, and we were able to sell, right? That's a powerful thing to do. Then we learned that our systems that we had somehow stumbled into in those coffee shop years helped us to step into this business. Now, in this business, it's been a challenge, right? To learn and to grow and to develop our own voice, right? And when we started, it was just Amanda and I doing our things, figuring it out, and learning the system of life insurance and infinite banking and annuities and all of that stuff. But we learned a lot about the cash flow system. I've learned a lot about, I don't know, how to run a profitable, sustainable business, right? And again, majority of businesses fail, and it's not because of passion; it's because of cash flows, because they aren't keeping money or they're not taking care of themselves. And I think that that's something that I'm passionate about is changing that for other people. How do we make sure you as a business owner, you as a individual, right, are in a place that you are going to thrive? That's what our passion is. That's why we do Profit First. That's why we do Bank on Yourself, why we created a special report, why we've gone through these iterations. while I'm speaking even today, right? And I need to learn to speak more to you guys, right? That's something that even the other day, something I learned was um, me going into speaking. Sometimes it can get a little challenging. It can get a bit of, oh, I'm gonna mess up, I'm gonna screw up, I'm gonna do things not right, and I got haters, right? I got comments on my video that we did on, what was it? Why not to invest in a 401k, and they said the guy with the glasses is not the best presenter and all that. But I'm like, well, hey, at least I showed up. At least I'm moving one step into the next and one step into the next. Right. And that's something that I feel like is oftentimes people are waiting till it's perfect before they start. Right. And I think that that's a challenge of we need to start before we're ready, but also we need to make sure we're taking care of ourselves physically, mentally, emotionally, all the things. Now, why am I saying all this? Well, today, again, is our 5-year anniversary, 5 years in running this business. Like that's amazing to me to think about that and knowing that the success rate, and again seeing that 95% of businesses don't last who are startups like us, right? That is um, really crazy to me, like just to think about, right? So what we decided was we've been like building and thinking through this. We've created different assets, tools. We've learned a lot. We've learned that a lot of people have different opinions about money, and oftentimes they are opinions that hurt themselves actually because they're believing one thing that impacts over here, and they don't realize how interconnected everything is. So here's the thing what I wanted to share with you guys. I'm just going to share my screen here so you know kind of what I'm really trying to think about here for you guys, right? So Amanda, as you know, is a pretty amazing at the content that she creates. So if you go to my website, I just this is my Facebook. So I we created a flash sale for our community. So our community is an amazing group of people and entrepreneurs um, in this community that we've created. So in the community, we have a flash sale where for $9.99 a month for only today, you can get access to some of the tools that we've learned over the last, I don't know, over decades, right? What we have created, you're going to learn from Amanda, who happens to be a CFP now. And there's a lot of resources that we have created. So this is the flash sale. I just wanted to show you the content that she created there. But in this community is, I'm going to just pull this over here. Look at this. This is what I love about the internet now. So in our Wealth Wisdom financial community, we have a lot of stuff here, a ton of stuff. Again, there's the feed, managing cash flow like a millionaire. We have different courses and quests, wealth success path, where Amanda shows our dashboard that we use to manage our business. We created that here. Manage cash flow like a millionaire is a quest that she created of how we manage our cash flow, not just budgeting, but managing cash flow like a millionaire. And then implementing profit first in 12 easy steps. Most businesses, when I talk to business owners, they say all the time, oh, I'm going to pay myself eventually. I'm going to pay myself when. And so we have all of these quests. And of course, the unofficial guide to banking yourself, different quests and different pieces of the puzzle that will help us grow in our wealth, not just financial wealth, but wealth in our time, wealth in our spirit, wealth in our family. There's wealth is so much more than just one aspect. So in this, again, Amanda writes every week on the million So again, in this quest and in this community, we have how we redefine work. What does that mean? How do we control our opportunities, right? And just different things that we've created to help you become a person that is having a sustainable business, but a business that you love and that loves you back. And so part of these are the quests that help us implement what to do and help us to have the dashboards that she's crafted, Excel sheets and things like that, that have helped really amplify what we do. I'm going to just show you one of those special documents. I think I have it up. Maybe I don't. I might have closed it, but don't have it up anymore. But we have a document that really helps me look at, okay, my minimum target and outrageous goals. And she's created an Excel sheet where we've been able to put in our top line revenue and break it down monthly, and we'll be able to see what we need to accomplish to reach those goals. And using the profit first system, it's just creates it all for us. I just got to make the money, right? And so those those systems and tools that's in the wealth success path, just things that we've created to amplify our business and amplify where we want to take you, right? Again, majority of businesses fail, right? Majority of people are living paycheck to paycheck, and for me, that's not okay. I do not want to see that. I don't want us to see us barely surviving. I want to see us thrive. And so for us in this year, my goal is to help more business owners, more the self employed, and just individuals. I want them to have the tools, right? Not where they have to pay millions of dollars or thousands of dollars to figure it out, right? I want them to have a place that they can come to in a community that isn't super expensive, but it's going to help them thrive, right? And so, if you want to be a part of that, we would love to have you. And if you want to learn more, right, I'm going to send you the link here. There's a whole bunch of details, right? But I'm going to put this in the chat here just so you know. Again, I'm not trying to be uh, salesy in this kind of thing. What I really want to do is really help you, right? Help you make a difference, help you thrive, help you come into 2024, right? It's a year from now, but how are we in a better position than we were when we started, right? Because again, I'm looking back at 5 years from now and thinking about, man, we didn't have any of this. We started a business with just an idea, and now we're helping plenty of clients. We're making a pretty good uh, business of it. We have staff that are doing some amazing stuff for us, um, and just growing the business, right? And that's just amazing to me. So, um, and if you want to kind of take some of the shortcuts that we've learned, if you want to see how the systems that we've implemented to do this twice so far, then I recommend joining this community. Again, doing the financial plans, the average cost is, what is it, 7,500 per year for a work talking to a CFP regularly. And for us, we're just like, well, how do we make it accessible for the common person, the little guys, uh, and where they can really learn how to be the master of their own ship. And that's again why we created this community. So um, if you want, join it, and we'd love to have you. So that's all I had to say today. This is 5 years of running this business. There is so much that I have accomplished and done in 5 years that I'm pretty proud of, right? I mean, seriously, growing our YouTube channel, growing our voice, having this podcast going for as long as we have had, and to impact the clients that we've been able to impact. And I see so many stories and continue to see stories, and this is just the beginning. So, again, join us if you want to learn more. Just go to wealthwisdomfp.com, wealthwisdomfp.com, and we would love to serve you any way we can, right? My main goal, again, is how do we help each other to thrive in a world that's in chaos, right? And so that's why I do what I do, and that's why Amanda is so passionate about what she does, and she's pretty smart. So this is the website, wealthwisdomfp.com. So yeah, if you're here, put a comment in there. I'd love to hear what you think about this. Am I totally off base? Or have you been a part of the community and gotten some results? Let me know. Put it in the chat because I would love to hear. I know some people are here. I don't know from where, but would love to hear where you're from, what you're doing here as far as listening to me, and how can I serve you? Because ultimately, I don't want this to be a I don't know, Brandon and Amanda show. I want this to be a place that is impactful for you. It's in a place that's impactful for us collectively, but where we are taking steps in the right direction towards a life that we want, and not going through worried about, the next recession, the next this or the next that. And I really want to help people establish their voice, right? Running a business is a challenge. There's a lot of effort that goes into it, a lot of challenges that go into it, and a lot of insecurities, right? I will tell you, there's insecurities that I have in doing this, insecurities of, am I a good speaker? Am I doing this right or that right? Or, who am I to do this? Raise your hand if you think that you've been in that position, right? Now, that's the thing. If we did not, if we lived in that position or place, we'd never do anything. And maybe that's why a lot of people aren't doing anything. And there's a few that are the creators, right? So as you are stepping into your next venture, uh, you know, I want to make sure that we help you build a stable, solid foundation, so that you can break through to an even smarter, stronger financial foundation. And I just know if this has been what we've done in 5 years, imagine what we can do in the next 5 years. This is the power of compounding uh, at its finest. And I just love to see what are we going to be able to compound over the next 5 years because of the effort that we built here. That's why the big business world is so hard to overcome, right? Because literally, um, they've been compounding over and over again. And so, as business owners, just thinking about, hey, as we grow a community, as we uh, integrate and help each other, the compounding effect that can happen for good, not just for negative, those are the things that I'm excited to see. And, you know, I'm tired of, for me, just saying, oh, you can't do this. You don't know how to do this. Let Amanda, like that was for me in the beginning, saying, well, Amanda's a better speaker. I can't do podcast interviews. Um, I'm not a good speaker. I mean, that's what people said, right? Um, but now I've done several podcast interviews. I continue to show up. And where is this going to lead? I don't know. But I know it's going to lead to hopefully a change and a place where we are making a bigger impact, um, for our family, of course. But really, it's still the overflow principle. That's our old business. I want to overflow to other people, to not just our small influence, but I want to overflow to the other aspects and into the world. And that's why I love this business, why I love that we're in the financial services space. And if you want to be a part of it, go to wealthwisdomfp.com, schedule a call with us, join the community. Again, today is a flash sale. So if you're on our email list, or if you have not heard about it and you want to join our community, give me a call, send us a message, because we will not have this at this rate anymore. But we were like, hey, let's celebrate 5 years. Let's celebrate it by serving you, and you guys have believed in us in this first few years as we've been building our I don't know, voice and confidence. But now I feel like, man, we're pretty confident. I know that we do some amazing work and we've helped so many people, and I just want to amplify it and double in. So if you want to be helped, or maybe you have been you help others in certain ways. That's the thing that I think is important. We all have our strengths and weaknesses, but as we come together, the ways that we can change the world is just amazing. So that's all I got to say. Thanks for joining us. Don't forget, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, share this with a friend, and let me know if you like this, because I would love to hear the ramblings of Brandon, um, and all of that, because I just decided I'm going to do a live stream right now and see where it goes. So that's what I did. And if you want to do me to do more of these, I'd love to hear. So that's it. You guys have a great one. We will talk to you later.